see. I see Lorraine and Sherilyn and Dee and Mary. I am not late. I am on time. Barely. Because, you know, I just can't get my act together today. I almost forgot to schedule it. I am not napping, Mary. I would like to be napping, but I am not napping. Do you see me now? Hi, Debbie. Miramar, hello. So I've just had a hard time getting organized today. I don't know what it is. I even forgot to schedule this till like an hour ago. You were napping, Mary? Is hubby home now? Hi, Catherine, Krista, One Patch. How is everyone tonight? Hi, Nadine. So I was playing around with zippers last night, trying to figure out how to do them. I don't know how many different videos I watched, and it's like everybody does them differently, so it was very confusing. And John's sister, she loves to sew. So I called her up yesterday and told her I needed a teacher and asked her if she knew how to do zippers. And she said the same thing as me. She doesn't do zippers or buttonholes. I'm like, oh, well, it was worth a shot. Hit his foot on the new bed as soon as he came in the bedroom. Oh, no. Hi, Jennifer, Lab, Carla, Marcia, Elaine, Diane, Dee. If I missed you, hello. Oh, you're welcome. Make sure when you do your stuffing, you know, like pull it apart and then put it in. That helps a lot too. You're making a blanket? Hi, Lori. Sherilyn. Allie can't spell. What am I working on? I need swings for the critters, for car swings. And this part is easy enough that I can like do it while I'm talking and not mess it up too badly. Let's see, you've done zippers and buttonholes, but it's been a hot minute. Well, I think now we're going back some years. When I was in 8th grade, I took home ec. And the very first thing they had us make was a tote bag. And then we had to like go and actually buy a pattern, and we had to make clothes, and then they were going to do a fashion show. And I think I did it then. And I just hated it so much, I never did it again. Well, I got so close, Darla, so close. Like, I did it 2 different ways. One where instead of the zipper being at the top of the bag, it's about an inch down from the top. So you're just going straight across. And they didn't have you put any stoppers on it or anything like that. And it almost looked pretty good, except for the side where the little, like the little tab is that you would attach your hardware to. Made it too bulky. I put it too close to the zipper, so it made it like bulk out. And then I tried one where it's at the top of the bag, and one corner looked really good, and then the other corner I caught the zipper stop a little bit with my side seam, so it messed it up. Lorraine, let's see. I've only done one zipper. The first thing I sewed was a dress for myself. Luckily, my mom helped me with the zipper. I use double-sided tape to anchor my zippers. They stay put and straight. Does the tape disappear? Like, does it go away? One person I watched used like Elmer's school glue, the stick glue, because it's water soluble and it'll wash away. You're making Pyrie the dragon for your granddaughter's birthday. You've also made Bluey for the other granddaughter's birthday. Those dragons are pretty complex, but they're cool when they're done. Hi, Woodward Crafts. I hope you're having a good market. I'll figure it out. I will figure out the whole zipper thing. I'll just have to waste a few and some scrap fabric to figure it out. But that's okay. I bought a package of cheap ones, which might be part of the problem. Oh, it's your second one? It's easier the second time around. Let's see. There is a great person called Debbie Shore in the UK. She's great for demo on YouTube and books on Amazon. Okay. I'm going to write that down. And I will look it up. Debbie Shore. See, the problem I've found with most of the tutorials, the people don't speak. They use hand motions and they just throw measurements up on the screen, and like there's no verbal explanation. I have come across a couple of channels that I've liked. Hi Alma, that do have some verbal explanation, and that makes it so much easier when they tell you what you're doing and why. I'm the type of person I don't want to just know how to do it. I want to know why I am doing it like that. White. I don't know about white. Hi, Alma. Desiree, hello. Chelsea at She Sews Seams Talks. Okay, I'll write that one down. One that I've been kind of enjoying is Heather Mayhem, H-E-M, Heather Mayhem. And she talks. The YKK zippers are lovely. What is a YKK zipper? Is that the ones that comes in the yards and you cut it down to fit? Last minute makes for tomorrow's market. Always time for one more. Yes, there is. Definitely time for one more. Shabby Fabrics has great tutorials. Okay. Hi, Mara. Oh, what'd you do? Okay, I lost my train of thought there. So all the things that I've been practicing on, I don't think I got one right the last couple of days. I got close, but I don't think I got one right. Okay, so my chat, there it goes. It's a brand that comes in all types of zippers, including by the meter. Okay, let me write that down too. YKK zippers. Hi, Tracy. I fixed it, Mary. Hi, Shannon. Signs. Shannon working on last minute signs. Oh, I'm not supposed to crochet that, attach that yet. I'm supposed to save that for later. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Mary Jo. It's so warm here. Like, all last weekend it rained. 3 days we had rain. And now it's so hot, it's like, I want that rain to come back. So I even did, I played with a tote bag because a subscriber wants me to make them a tote bag. And just to get practice in the feel of it, I did one out of some fabric that I had before. And everything was great, except I messed up one handle. I got it twisted. I don't know how I did that. I was being so careful, and I got it twisted. So now I have to cut off the top of it, reattach the handles, re-sew it closed again. But I mean, at least it's fixable. I can fix it. It'll just make it a little bit shorter. But it's pretty deep anyways, so. You'll be testing your noisy neck fans tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I forgot you had a market tomorrow. You'll have to let us know how those neck fans do. Like, can you still hear the people speaking and all that? Let's see. Like the shawl I have in a picture on your YouTube banner. Yeah, that's that one. Is it blue? Yeah, that one. That was a Lion brand yarn. I forget what it's called, but it just reminded me of denim. I love how the colors changed on it. It was so nice to work with. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, I still have that around here somewhere. I don't think I gave that one away. Had to make bees. Oh, definitely. How many did you make, Mary? Did you make, like, Minecraft style or just the regular bullet bees? Well, good morning, Oh So Stitched. Hey, Tracy, did you try that rose turtle yet? I am curious. 6 regular bullet bees. Practice your zippers with junk fabric. Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's what I was doing the last couple of days. Little scrap pieces. Am I making? Not at the moment. I'm making swings for my critters, for the car swings. Hi, Karen. Oh my gosh, it's awful here today. Made a crossbody bag and added zippers for the first time, and it was so hard, but they sold, haven't made more because of the struggle. They're hard. And then it was so funny because it's like, I'm watching these videos and I'm like, what does a zipper foot look like? I have like tons of presser feet and I don't know what they go to because I don't use it that often. So I Google what it looks like, dig through them. I got a zipper foot. Now, how do I attach it? I don't know. It's got two different sides. Which side do you place it on? I don't know. I mean, I figured it out, but it was just so funny. What does a zipper foot look like? Yeah, no, yeah, it's not a chest piece. This is just the swing. Once you figure out the zipper, it will be a piece of cake for you. I don't use a zipper foot, just my walking foot works fine. Okay? Well, I think because I bought that cheap pack of zippers, the fabric on the side of the zipper, there's not a whole lot of space. So you are forced to be like butt up next to the zipper. So you kind of have to use the zipper foot. You know, it's because I just bought a cheap pack of them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Let's see. You're in Michigan and it's already 86. I don't even want to know what the actual temperature is outside. I just know it's hot, very hot. What patterns do you like to use for your swings? I'm trying to make small stuff for the stores and I'm in need of ideas. I am using All From Jade's water pack for a lot of them. She has what? A walrus, a seal, an otter, an axolotl, a frog, a mallard, a penguin, and I'm forgetting something, I think. I think there's 8 total. I don't know what it is. But you get 8 of them, and then you could just, like the little bird patterns, you know, do it a solid color, and you got the yellow chick instead of all the color changes. And I said frog, otter, seal, axolotl, frog, walrus, mallard, penguin, and we're missing one. You're from South Texas and your weather temps are already in the 100. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Tornado warnings last night. Storm season is starting early. Oh my gosh. For normal zippers, you can use a normal foot. For invisible zippers, you need the zipper foot because space is narrow. So is that what I bought then, is invisible zippers? I don't know. I just bought a cheap pack of zippers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's going to be miserable. And I'm really hoping we have a mild storm season this year. Turtle, yes, that's it, the turtle. See, and that's one of my least favorite ones to do. Hi, Stacy, is the turtle. I don't know, don't care for the turtle. Or the walrus. The other ones I don't mind so much, but the turtle and the walrus are my two least favorite, and then frog is like the next one. Once I get past the eye part, then I'm good. I can just crank it out then. It's just getting those eyes right. Invisible zippers are usually expensive. Well, then that's not what I bought then. So Stacy, you're a seamstress. Do you know how to put in zippers? They do. They all, the odd ones, with the exception of the axolotl, they go first. So you kind of have to. Heather, how are you? You've done thousands probably. I need a teacher, Stacy, to teach me how to do zippers. Fly you down? You don't want to come down here. It's too darn hot, Stacy. It is awful. The humidity is outrageous. So I showed you guys my chicken Kindle sleeves. 3 of them are already gone. Sold. Didn't even get to go to market yet. There's only 2 left, so I have to make some more. I have to see if I can get any more of those. Let's see. There are some easy tricks to zippers if you're putting it on a leading top edge like a pouch. Yes, that's what I want to be able to do, is to put it on the top edge. Oh, you can't wait. Well, from here to Hawaii is a long trip. Oh, that'd be great, Stacy. Thanks. Stacy's gonna find a link, a good link, and send it to me. Stacy's gonna be my hero. Road trip to Stacy. Stacy, you're in Indiana? That's a long road trip. Although, if the weather's cooler there, I could consider it. What pattern am I using for... You're in Illinois, okay. She don't think I need surgery or shots. Oh, well, it wasn't anything specific yet. I just tried doing a couple of the tutorials to learn how to do the zipper, because I want to modify. I do not see them. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh no. So instead of having the button up here, I want to modify it and put a zipper across the top. And then still be able to get the things in and out. Hi, Katie. Hi, Stephanie. Have you made full-size Afghans before plushies? Yes, lots of them. So that's easy? Not for me. Oh. See, do you use the tiny plastic fabric clips to keep your zipper in place? Yes, the Wonder clips, I have those. Are your zippers longer than your opening? That makes it even easier. Well, they can be. The zippers that I have are 12 inches, I think. And the couple of tutorials that I watched, they're like, cut it, it needs to be an inch smaller than the opening. Some of them say it needs to be longer than the opening. It's so confusing because they all do it different ways, and I haven't found one that's worked for me. Let's see, do you use the tiny, yes, I do. All right. You need to do a Zoom call or FaceTime Stacy so she can talk you through it. Yes, but Stacy's busy. She's got a new job. She works a long day and a long drive and kids. So it would have to be one of those where, okay, Stacy, you call me when you have time. So hi, Debbie. I have trouble with copyright for your plushie characters. I haven't so far, but the type of markets I've been going to are like little small local markets. So I don't know if that makes a difference from like being in some big, you know, huge that has, oh, this has a knot in it right when I'm going into the chain. Lost my train of thought. If I was going to one that where it was like a big famous type event that like thousands of people would go to, then you might have people out there looking. But at these little ones, I don't know. Yeah, and it's not like, I don't put tons of stuff out there at one time. There might be one or two. It's like I don't have a whole booth full of Disney or something. All the cool crochet people I follow on here. Katie, Stacy, Heather. Yep, the pouch is lined. Yes, it is. It has fusible fleece in it. If you aren't mass producing the copyrighted plushies, you are fine. Hopefully. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I did it wrong. Let's see. You don't know how some of those people who only do toothless are getting away with it. Well, I never understood how one person on Etsy will get their listings taken down or get kicked off of Etsy because of a copyright thing, and yet another person keeps selling them for years and years and years and doesn't have a problem. That never made sense to me. Some Instagram accounts are doing toothless patterns only and doing drops and selling out. Oh, I haven't seen that. Well, there's so many versions of Toothless right now. Unfortunately, Knit Crochet, unfortunately, that is, you know, people want that stuff. I don't know how, like, like Katie just went and did like that Comic-Con thing, or Stacy and her daughter did one, and it seems to me that those would be the kind of places that the people that are checking for the copyright things would be going to try and catch people. But they can do it because it's fan art. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. Put half white things on my bees and half black on the other to see which one sold faster. Just made all 6 black wings. Well, Mary, you say the black wings sell good all the time. Debbie, I am making swings for the car swings. Hi, Melinda. You're not late. We're still here, so you're just on time. Okay, what is Toothless? Toothless is a dragon from the show How to Train Your Dragon. Now, probably a year ago, I was asking Heather, what the heck is Toothless? Okay, Stacy, that's cool. I'll check it out. There have been stories where cease and desist are handed out at cons for copyright stuff. It's just the fact that since everybody in the artist alley does it, they would have to shut down every booth. That makes sense. Which type of lights do you use for your night markets, please? I use, they're Huffy, I think that's what they are, Huffy work lights. They have magnets on the handles, so I just like stick them to the top of the canopy, and they're very bright. I got them at Home Depot. I think I was at 35. I like Snuggle Beans Crochet's Dragon Patterns. That's a tongue twister, I can say it. She has a couple different ones that are the Night Furies. And I lost count again. Oh my goodness. 40. I'm at 40. Don't let me forget. You like the sitting ones, Heather? Yes, I'm making swings, Stacy. I like that last one we did, the standing one, but I need to go back to the one before that, the one where you made me put the toenails on it, and do the splooting version. Okay. I know. At first I liked the fox, Heather, and then she showed a close-up of the bunny, and I'm like, okay, I changed my mind. I have a new favorite. So that gives me 3, a couple more, because I still need a few swings. Tara's Toothless got tons of attention, sold, and people came back asking and said it was the mini snuggler. From who? Whose pattern was it, Stacy? It's like the fluted one standing. Missy, I wouldn't say that it's that the plushies aren't as popular as they used to be, as much as we just need a change of pace. And I think that's why you're seeing people doing lots of different things along with their crochet plushies. What do you say to people who say that they could make that, or their friend, etc., or people who want to a lower price? Okay, when they ask me about a lower price, I just say no. And I don't go any further. No explanation, nothing like that. Just no. And when they say they can make it themselves, or grandma can make it, or the sister, cousin, friend, whatever, go for it. Because it's going to cost you just as much, more than likely, by the time you buy everything you need to make it and figure out where to get the pattern from. And you would have had instant gratification if you just bought it. Let's see. I found a safety eye tool on Amazon. It's called a 3-in-1 eye tool. Looks like a big wooden ball with tubes coming off of it. I've seen those. I haven't tried those. I was recently told that you should add how many hours it takes you to make an item on your tag. What do you think? You could. I mean, I get asked a lot, how long does it take to make? And I just tell them, well, it depends. It could be as little as 30 minutes and as much as 2 days, depending on what it is. But yeah, when they, definitely, Jennifer, when they want to lower the price, just say no. I mean, they're like a kid. They don't want to know why. They just want confrontation. Just say no. Well, that's a good one. To say, that's nice. I hope she makes one for you. That's a good one. What is a good ballpark amount to charge for your crochet? Well, that depends on what it is. What are you wanting, Debbie? What are you wanting to price? I mean, like if you're talking, say, an Afghan, those take so long, and if you wanted to get paid for your time, forget it. You're going to really need that special, just the right person for that one. mean, my last one that I did that, well, was a big, not a baby blanket, but a big one, took me, not counting the temperature blanket, that was terrible. It took me a couple of weeks to finish it, and that was like steady working on it, but it was a Grafgan. Let's see. I wouldn't put the hours on anything. It will change over time as you make more. That's, Melinda, that's a good thing, good idea there. The first time you make a pattern, it always takes the longest. And as you make them more and more and more, and you're familiar with that designer's pattern style, and you know what to expect and everything, you get faster at it. And then there's days that nothing goes right, and it takes you twice as long. But I do not put the time on mine. It has an item number on one side of the tag and the price on the other. Let's see. I have a question. Do you, where I can find a good video that shows step by step how to do the cats or dogs or even turtles? You're talking like the loaf cats? I know there's several turtle tutorials on here. I didn't do mine from a tutorial, so I'm not sure who to say. Do any of you guys know of a good tutorial for cats, dogs, or turtles to help Stephanie out, since she can't, she's legally blind, she cannot read the pattern. So she needs the video to help her along. Oh yeah, my little Scrappy Turtle. I forgot about that one. My Universe 64 YouTube mini kitten tutorial. Fred the Sea Turtle is on YouTube. Turtle is Rose and Lily. CJ Designs. See that stuff, they're throwing them out there for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. No Catchy Name has several. Yeah, Rhonda Butler, she has a lot of them, and you know hers is real time because her videos are like 3 hours long. On the Scrappy Bear, are you talking about the one that I made? That was just a teddy bear pattern that I just changed colors on all the different parts. If it's the one that, if that's the one you're talking about, and it was a Crochet Grove pattern that I used. But I just like, this arm's blue, this one's pink, this ear's this. You know, I just randomly changed the colors myself. And you can do that with any of the patterns, really. I mean, just if you have a particular cow pattern you like and you want to make a scrappy cow, you can make a scrappy cow. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's, we're all in that boat. We have scraps to use up. Lots of them. I did, when I was using up mine, I did a bear, I did an elephant, and a dog. And I still, the dog's the only one, or do, yeah, I have the dog. I think I have one of the bears, but it's the second bear. Wonder Crochet, yep. Hi, Shauna. I know. They just grow, don't they, Mary? The scraps, they just grow and multiply, and it's like, what happened? Let's see. When scraps are a variety of different sizes, it is hard to put them into a project together. Yeah, that's for sure. Unless you need things, like if you were to take something from one pattern to put into another, and the things you want to bring over are too big for the project you're working on, then going to a smaller yarn and a smaller hook is quite helpful. Well, didn't you just make a whole bunch of cards, Heather? That's right. You sold all your cards you made. 2-day market left you with only 7 items to take home. That is awesome. I haven't had that happen, but when I go, I have like 300 items with me. Let's see. I asked my husband to gift me yarn for my birthday, as I read that it is what someone got for their birthday. All he said was, did they buy it from you? Oh my goodness. See, I used small scraps to make multiple colored chicks for chicks and eggs. They sold really well. My chicks and eggs are still selling. Oh, it's fine, Sharon. We are still here, so you're not late. I have been so good with not buying yarn. It's been 2 weeks, and I still haven't gone over to Premier and looked at their new tie-dye brights colors yet. I haven't even wanted to go look. But I'm getting low on a couple of colors, so I'm going to have to go look pretty soon. He made a bunch. That's funny. That is funny. Bunch of voodoo dolls, and she named them after her dad. That is hilarious. Mary, don't get me in trouble now. We knew what you meant, Melinda. Yeah, so I needed to go to Walmart and get some kitty litter and some cat food, and I needed some black fabric. And they have changed. I don't know what these stores are thinking. They've changed their fabric aisle. Like, they do not have bolts of fabric anymore. It's all pre-cut. You can get 1 yard, 2 yard, or 3 yards, and most of the 2 and 3 yard ones are just solids. The prints are all 1 yard that I noticed. And I'm like, I was just in here like a week and a half ago, and they changed it that quick. They they have cut back their yarn section so much, and now they're doing it to the fabric. I'm like, what are they thinking? With Joann closing, what are these stores thinking? I have not been to Joann to take, it's just, I don't know. I haven't been. I should have gone, but I didn't. And now it's probably too late. I know Sue said the one that she goes to, Sunday, I believe, is their last day. Melinda, I'm going to be right there with you. I'll be hoarding yarn and fabric. Hi, Denise. But I'm so shocked that the stores are doing that. It's like somebody needs to step up and be the good guy, the good store, and start carrying the stuff that we can't get anymore. Let's see. My hubby took me to Joann for my birthday last Tuesday. Came out with $139. The Bernat specialty yarns. Nice. Nice. Still waiting for Sweet Snuggles Light and Home. Yep. I know. They pulled that. Let's see. Local Joann closes at the end of the month. Yep. Our goal, let's see. Ours got in lots of Bernat 2 weeks ago. I just went Joann's Monday and purchased 25 skeins of yarn. I tell my kids it's for your future. You can sell it when I die. Oh my goodness. Went to get dinner and missed most of your live. Now you're at work. Well, Carla, you're not allowed to eat? Let's see, you have a question. I am making a Lego blanket and can't decide on a border. I'm putting a row of single crochet around the blanket, but I'm stuck for another stitch. What is that I put on my Minecraft blanket? The linen stitch, I think it's called. Thank you, Deanna. Do you have Ollie's? They have Bernat in certain locations. I do not know if there is an Ollie's near me. Let's see, Walmart plans their new planogram over a year in advance. They probably regret it now since they didn't know Joann was going to close then. Well, plans are made to be broken. So, like, they just, in this last week and a half, changed that fabric section. So they could have put a stop to it if they wanted to. And I'm sure it's to save on labor because everything's pre-cut. They don't have to sit there and pay someone to cut the fabric for you. Dollar Tree is selling yarn now. Nice selection of colors, and cotton, acrylic, and chenille, different weights. Not mine. Got Bernat ombre yarn last week at Ollie's for $5. That's a good price, Melinda. And I like their ombre. Went to Joann's last Saturday and then again Wednesday. Y'all are making me jealous. Let's see, you want to go with velvet. I know you have to have a lot. Well, even the brights on their variegated, it's about the same amount as the Elise, and you need too much to make anything big. But I've only been using that variegated for turtles, so let's see. I'm with everyone else. I've been to Joann several times on the last 2 weeks. They got in a ton of really nice Bernat right now. They also now have yarn at 60% off. I came out with a lot of yarn. I bet you did. See, our Ollie's has 3 different colorways in the ombre, and they also had smoky green and Bernat blanket. They were all $4.98. No, $4.80 a skein is a freaking awesome price for Bernat, as long as it's soft. Here, Joann's has been gone for 2 weeks. I'm not even sure if my closest one, which is, you know, an hour away, I'm not even sure if it's still open or not. Mary, we need yarn. We may not need a lot of yarn, but we need certain colors of yarn. And so we need yarn. I have to tell you guys, Mary calls me up the other day. She needed an intervention because she was going into Michael's, I think it was, and I had to talk her out of buying yarn. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Are you talking about, Aaliyah, are you talking about your Ollie's comment? Yeah, I don't know if we have an Ollie's here. $3.60 for Bernat. Oh, wow. Melinda, that is the story of my yarn life. Never have the color that I need. And then usually what happens is you order the colors with a specific project in mind. But by the time it gets here, because it takes so long to ship, you have moved on to something else. At least I know. That's how it is for me. Are you available 24/7 for that service? What are you talking about? Clear the shelf. Well, only if it's soft. Hi, Kagan K. Well, thank you. I always find a great pattern, then I don't have the color or type of yarn. Every time, Sharon. 12-step programs. I've learned work. Call a friend before you act. Premier takes ages to ship. Sometimes they're super fast, and other times it's like, they haven't even put it in the mail yet. Talking people off the yarn. Oh, talking people off the yarn ledge? No, not 24/7. I still need to sleep. But if it's during like Eastern time, normal hours, then I'm here. Now, when I tried to call Mary for an intervention in the fabric department, she didn't answer her phone, so I ended up spending $200. I found that Bernat frosting, oh, the frosting is lovely to work with. Anyone else get sidetracked and start another project, never get back. I am gaining too many whips. If it's like blankets and stuff, yes. Little plushies, no. But I do like to do, I don't like to batch. I do start one, finish it. Start one, finish it. And go on like that. Otherwise, I would end up in that same boat. No. Let's see. You finally made it to one of my lives. Hi, Diane. Well, welcome. Story of my life. Wrong color, wrong weight, always something. You got that right. I'll talk you into buying yarn. Oh, no. Don't call Quilted Cupcake. She'll talk you into buying it. Let's see. I go down the rabbit hole a lot with new patterns to try. I do too. Constantly. If it's a pattern I'm not enjoying sometimes, plushies rarely. Let's see. I can start another project, or I can't start another project until the one I am working on is done. Only one whip at a time for me. And that's the way to do it, Lorraine, unless it's something you absolutely hate, and then frog it. Just be done with it. I know. I have so many patterns that I haven't even tried yet. It's kind of like a major form of ADD. You're working on this and you go, oh, look at that. And then, oh, look at that. It's like, squirrel. Okay, see you later, Deb. I have a confession. I'm an Etsy addict. I can't stay away. I know. I spend way too much time searching Etsy. And then all the free patterns. Yep. Too much stuff, not enough space. Yep. My friend and I keep bits of ribbon from gifts, fabrics, and clothes packaging just in case we might need it. Hoarders, yes, we admit it. But you know, Jennifer, as soon as you get rid of it, you need it. I mean, that's how it always works. I do try and finish what I'm working on. I bought 30mm eyes from Canada May 2nd, and they are still at pre-ship. Tracking doesn't show it moving. Oh no. If we run into freezing weather, we have plenty of yarn to keep us warm. Yep. I could use some freezing weather right about now. Knit and crochet. You're in the middle of a lengthy knitting project. I'll take a short break and sneak in a crochet just to have a break. I hear you. I found some beautiful wearable patterns on Etsy, but I'm too cheap to pay $11 each. I'm with you on that one, Carla. I tried to talk myself into deleting the app and just can't do it. Well, you know, it's funny because on my phone, I don't have the shopping app. I just have the seller app. I refuse because it's like if I make a sale, it goes cha-ching, and then it says cha-ching, and I don't want to listen to it twice. Cha-ching, and then cha-ching, and it's like, why are you sending me the same notifications over and over again? If this one is for shopping, it should just be for shopping. If this one is for selling, it's just for selling. Don't mix it up on me. Let's see. I have over 1,000 Etsy patterns, but still find patterns I must buy. I don't have that many. I have a lot. I haven't counted them. but I have a lot. But definitely not 1,000. See, not enough time to do it. Nope. Nope, there sure isn't. Have you printed a third of them? That would help. Well, I at first was printing mine because, you know, I like paper, but then I stopped because toner is expensive and so is paper. And you already paid a fortune to have the pattern to begin with. Hi, Julie. I saw that, Heather, and that's just so not right. You have to go buy more hobby fill. Is that the polyfill? Going through 4.5 pounds a week. You can only buy it in 2-pound bags? That's awful. Well, you've been making some really big plushies, Tracy. I won't need any for a while because I had bought the one box and then that trip into Walmart and they had the box marked at it was either 1987 or 1978, something like that. And just because the box part was open, but the plastic bag wasn't open. So I'm like, you know I'm buying that. And I did. So I have like 20 pounds. And most of the stuff I've been making has been small, so I haven't been using a whole lot. Email sent with pattern and a newer blog visual to help with zippers. Thank you, Stacy. $5 at Michael's 30. See, I get 10 pounds for that price, Heather. £20 for $90. That seems kind of expensive. Because I can get a 10-pound box at Walmart. With tax, it's like $35. So 2 of those is $70. Amazon is not always the cheapest. I haven't seen 20 pounds at my Walmart. I got the 10 pounds, but I haven't seen the 20 pound. If the zipper info helps, perhaps you can share them in your next video. The info or the pouch? Talking Canada here, though. Oh, yeah. Well, Walmart online ships free. 20-pound boxes from Amazon for $50? Really? I don't know. $58 for 20 pounds. How big is the box? Like, I already trip over the 10-pounder, and the other 10-pounder is out in the living room. I haven't moved it yet because I have to find a spot for it. Debbie, I have heard people doing that before, buying the pillows and using the stuffing. But I would need to know the stuffing that's inside first because, like, I tried Hobby Lobby's brand of polyfill that they sell, and I could not sew my pieces like an arm or leg on because trying to put the needle through that polyfill was like trying to stick a needle through a wet cotton ball. It just did not work. 30 pounds, not 20. That's a lot. One of my friends used a pillow for fabric or something and gave me the stuffing. Was very grateful. Heck yeah. I used to buy the pillows for stuffing. The stuffing isn't great for plushies. See, that's why I would want to know what's in it. So the Joanne had several of those 20-pound boxes and should have picked it up. Yes, yes, you at least one. When my puppy chewed up pillows, the ones that had good stuffing, I used as stuffing. I've never done it, but have heard. Yes, I've heard people saying that, but I've never tried it. Cut the circle out of the top and then cut one of the bags. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. I would probably just fill all the space. Mine is like overflowing out of the box and you can't push it back down in. I couldn't even imagine that much doing that. Yes, 70% would be cheap. Hi, Ennis. It would be insane. Just insane. So you have a big box of Fairfield stuffing I got at Hobby Lobby. It's still pretty full. That's probably the kind that I got. And I did not like it. I was going to use it for like keychains and stuff. And I got tired of it taking up space, so I got rid of it. Never purchased polyfill in a larger quantity than 5 pounds. But of course, Joann's now has so many boxes for cheap. Lorraine, grab a box. You won't be sorry. I need to build onto my apartment to contain a box that big. Hi, Tara. I keep telling John I need a room addition, or I might have to get a storage unit for plushies so I can walk through here. Or I need like a really fantastic, fabulous market where I sell everything and have to start over. Other than that, I need a storage unit. We could build up, you know. No, I don't want a second story. I don't like stairs. Only if it's air conditioned, Lorraine. I would love a separate, like I can feel like I'm getting up and going to work for the day instead of always looking at the same walls, like it'd be a change of scenery. But it has to be air conditioned. And I need my internet in there and all that. Well, Mary, I need space. Hi, Crystal. Oh, it is doable, but, well, I could kick us out of the master bedroom and make this little bitty room into a bedroom, and then I'd have that big, huge, oh God, I want to say it's like 24 by 24. It's huge. That would work. And then I'd have my own private bathroom. $27 rounds of 4 single crochet. Ouch, Stacy. What are you making? Do 5. Yes, I was just going to say that, Heather. Do 5. Let's see. I have spare beds with linen storage underneath. This one has a trundle bed in it, and I got rid of the mattress in the bottom half, and it's full of yarn. And this is full of yarn, and oh. You're testing the monkey pattern. What has 4 stitches? The tail? Do 5. Do 5. Yeah, see? That's true. It's a huge space back there, and that's all it's used for is sleeping. So, although the king-size bed would not fit in this room. Tell her, Stacy, tell her that 4 stitches is torture. She needs to do 5. If you need 4 just to attach that very last round, you could do a decrease and get it down to 4. Build hubby a shed and move him out there. That's not nice. Then I could have the higher. Well, I could have the entire house. Now, if my 20-year-old ever decides to move, I've got an instant extra room. I don't want just a shed. I want a warehouse. A she warehouse. Like double shed, triple shed. Put John on the couch, get a twin bed for yourself, then you can use both rooms for yarn. Y'all are mean. Bunk beds, yeah, bunk beds. But then we'd be arguing about who gets the top bunk. Triple she shed. Yeah, like big, so that it's nice and spacious, and I can have walking space and storage space and not have to trip over stuff. Oh, I need bigger than an in-law apartment full of yarn. You still have a 28-year-old at home. Well, you know, at least you know they're safe. He'll just drop a modular home. That would be the easiest. You can get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I think single wide for $48,000. That's cheaper than you can get a house for. I got room for it. We got an acre here. And then we could just move into that, and this whole house could be yarn. Just saying. Let's see. That would be a spare Joanne's building that would suit. Yes. Go for it. No way. You'll come rent a room? Like a retreat? Oh my goodness. I have a 35-year-old son along with his 2-year-old and 6-month-old. You know, I tried that. When the older kids moved out, we downsized, and they still come home. Like, my oldest is 40, and, well, it's been a long time now, but there for a while, you know, she'd move out, and then she came back, and then she'd move out, and she'd come back, and then she'd move out, and then she'd come back. And even downsizing, it's like, oh, you got a couch, so it's okay. Airbnb yarn house. Y'all are funny. What would you name your dream warehouse? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Hi, Brianna. Airbnb yarn house. That's funny. I do have grandchildren. I have 3. Well, technically 5. 3 that are from my kids. My oldest has 2, a boy and a girl. My son has 1 little boy. My youngest, fingers crossed, she didn't have any for a long time. And then John's daughter has twin boys. Robin's Hood. Maybe. Robin's Rainbow Room. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how many of these I have now. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all? Only did 5? Guess I better make another one. Let's see. You got... I am just doing the swing part to the car swings. No, I should, like, whatever your favorite yarn is, like, say, we'll just use Brights as an example, the Premier Chenille Brights. So it could be like Brightsville or Sweet Snugglesville or, ooh, Chunkyville. Something like that. I don't know. Yarnageddon HQ, there you go. What? Burnt myself on those. I made 12 in one sitting and haven't touched the pattern since. You must have done all the same one. I don't mind doing the little mini bird ones, but I don't care for the walrus or the turtle. Robin's nest. There you go. Well, I won't hold my breath for it to happen, so the easiest thing is to kick us out of the master bedroom and take that room over and put a bigger bed in this room. That would be the easiest thing to do, the cheapest thing to do, but it wouldn't really be fair to him, so. Although he does have a garage, so I need a she shed. One as big as his garage. Have you thought to incorporate a bit of acrylic cotton to the handle part in case kids keep getting them and stretching? I'm using Posh right now, and it's not as bad. Don't be fair. Come on, Mary. Have to be fair. Don't want no resentments. Yeah, I don't, excuse me, I don't have anything ready to go on these swings yet, but having this part done will get me motivated to do the other part. So that's 30, don't let me forget. Such a kind wife, taking over the master bedroom to create a bigger yarn room. Well, if I wanted to, he would let me, but I won't do that. Yep, I won't do it. He, nah. Five more. Oops. Can I ask what pattern I used for Bluey? I saw Tracy went, but it turned out huge. Gosh, I haven't done Bluey in a while, so I don't remember the person's name. But mine in Parfait Chunky was only about this big. So I do not remember who the designer was. So I haven't touched it in a while. I'll look it up and I'll do it, I'll mention it in Sunday's video. I'll put a link in Sunday's. I just don't, I don't remember, but it was small. But Tracy, I went to look at the pattern that you had, and there was like so many different listings, but they all looked the same. I was like, is one bigger than another? Like, did you just buy a giant one and there's smaller versions? I don't know. Hi, Jackie from Apollo Beach, Florida. Brianna, are you talking that's the pattern I bought, or that Tracy bought? Now, Dee, I can't be responsible for your pattern buying habits. Hi, Sue. Hi, Tammy from Arizona. Oh, I'll have to look. I just absolutely do not remember. I had bought two of them, and I didn't care for either one. There was one, the second one had the bobble stitches for the arms and legs, so it was faster, but I didn't like how it looked when I finished it. But then I haven't done them in, it's probably been a year since I made one, so maybe I should make another one because it's been so long. It'll be like starting all over again, brand new pattern. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, it's getting late. You caught me live, and I'm getting ready pretty close to be saying goodbye because it's getting late. At least for me it is. I know for Heather it is 9:30. And then for Tracy it's tomorrow. You're going to become an Oilers fan? Houston Oilers? $5:30 in the evening? Yeah, see, that's early. You're probably just getting home from work. Hi, Lisa in Lakeland. You're not far from me. Tracy, I need to know the winning lottery numbers. Since you're in the future, you need to let me know. Oh, Jennifer, you should go for it. That would be pretty cool. Well, it is. It's already tomorrow because they're 15 hours ahead of us. if you can call yarn shopping work, well, it could be work. I could go yarn shopping if somebody'd pay me. I'd be happy to go yarn shopping for someone if they paid me. Heck, I'd probably go yarn shopping for someone for free. As long as I know that it's not going to be coming back here where I have no space to store it, then yeah, I'll go yarn shopping for someone for free. Oh my goodness. But anyways, well, the hardest part, Yvette, would be like feeling the yarn and making sure that you were picking out soft yarn for that person, because some of that can be pretty rough. You want to work in a yarn shop, but I would buy it myself before it hit the shelves. I would pick through it too. I'd be like the first one on the street to have it. Oh, y'all are going to make me have to go to Joann. I don't even know if it's open anymore. Yeah, Yarn Dash. There you go. Just put huge boggle eyes on my bees. You mean Google eyes? Okay, you guys. I need to have some dinner. It's getting really late. I know. I want to go call your Joann and ask. It will be worth it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I just wish it was closer. Anyhow, yes, you got 3 hours of sleep last night. My eyes keep slamming shut. I've been there. I have been there. So you need to go get some rest. Get some rest, and yeah, definitely. All right, you guys, good night. And next Friday is a market, so no live. And we will see you Sunday.